Hello everyone, welcome back to my final part of my thoughts of Arifureta From Commonplace to World's Strongest. In this part, I will be talking about my final thoughts and opinions of Arifureta, and after that I'll be announcing to talk about what I'm going to be talking in the near future of Arifureta's characters and environments, lore and world building. So my final thoughts on Arifureta From Commonplace to World's Strongest, well, I'm going to be saying about the fact that I really do love this show. Everything I've been talking about in the previous two parts, as well as in the first, is that I want to just share what I like about this show to you guys. Arifureta, for me personally, I just really enjoyed it because not only you got some really great action-packed moments where you got these characters kicking butt on the battlefield, as well as actually saving other characters, as well as something that is much bigger in the world actually. Something to save the world of Tortoise, as I said in part 3. If you want to listen to that video of that, just click, I will link it into the description below. So yeah, I really just enjoyed this anime, and I just don't want anyone to just overlook this anime, because I know it did actually skip out some scenes from the books actually, but I have to say that in my opinion they had to have some of the essentials from the book into the anime adaptation. So if you have actually read the books, you actually may know about what happens in the story. Even though I am very much new to the book series, aka the light novels, I actually really want to get more of the light novel books, including the prequels. Every time I watch this anime, it does take me out of my world and journey along with these characters, as well as the story and the plot. I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen next in Season 2 at the time of making this video, as I am actually very excited to see the last 5 episodes adapting one of the most darkest light novel volumes I ever read, Volume 6. All the other volumes before it had a mixture of light and dark moments, of course, with some heartwarming scenes as well, let alone some action-packed moments. But Volume 6, however, is the darkest volume in the series, and I actually really enjoy reading it actually, even though that I very much excited to see it been adapted for the last 5 episodes. The first season back in 2019 was actually really great for me. Even though I never knew about the story and the plot actually, I was just actually joining on for the ride actually, to see Hajime Nagamo and his female companions, that he joined him on his quest and his journey to acquire these ancient magical abilities in the labyrinths. And I always enjoy seeing all the action-packed moments and actually seeing him grow as a character actually. As for the girls in the show, they really do help Hajime to restore his humanity. I won't be going down too much into depth about Hajime's relationship with these girls that accompany him on his journey, but they do actually restore his heart and humanity. And if you have actually read, well, probably have read Volume 11, as I have actually looked on the fan wiki site, there's an illustration all the girls looking down at Hajime after what has happened to him in Volume 11. And no, I haven't got the volume just yet, but I will be in the near future. But in my opinion, that is the most sweetest scene ever, because all these girls are worried for Hajime, and that is the illustration showing Kari, Shia, Tio, Shizuku and Miu. Now, I didn't actually say Yuri's name actually among all the girls in that illustration, because she's not in it. As I said, I haven't even got the book and I haven't even read it yet, but I will be getting it very much soon, as I said a moment ago. But the illustrations on that wiki fan site shows that the 5 out of the 6 girls who really care about Hajime, well, they actually are very much concerned about Hajime, what was happening to him at the time. So in conclusion, I actually really do like this series, and I really want to recommend this anime for everyone to watch. Who, if you haven't even watched this anime, You better actually watch it now. It's so good, actually. Watch the first season for now, but don't watch the second season just quite yet, because it's not really completed yet, as we only got 5 weeks left of the 5 remaining episodes of season 2. I really do love this anime, and it means a lot to me too, because it's a very good adventurous story with one dude and a few main girl characters as well. And it's really got a really good story, lore and world building that I really like to talk about very much in the near future. And this is my announcement of saying what video content I'm going to be talking about Arifureta of, as I just said at the very start of the video. I will be talking about the characters. Now the characters I'm not sure if I want to do them in order, but if you want me to do them in order or which character you want me to start first, put a comment down below so that way I can actually talk about whichever character I like to talk about. I'm mostly going to talk about these characters mostly from the anime, but again I will be giving a little few snippets from the light novel. And also I will be talking about the environments and locations of the world of this fantasy world of the world of Tortoise. And I will be interested to talk about that actually. But again, it does actually create a lot of research that I need to look at. So I'm going to have to look on the fan wiki site to actually research it and talk about my thoughts about these environments, locations, as well as the characters. Now for my next anime announcement also for doing next, I'm going to be doing Love Live. Love Live School Project, the original one from 2013. So that's going to be my next anime that I'll be talking my thoughts about in the next thoughts video of anime shows that I like to talk about. As for manga, well, I'm going to go for the Captive Heart of Oars, which is one manga series which is actually quite an interesting one actually, as it's got fantastic illustrations in it, which I will put my thoughts on it in a much later date. Probably around mid-May or June time actually. The only other manga I like to talk about is Ruby. And that's something I will be talking about. So, any suggestions of any manga that I'm going to be talking about, put a comment down below. So yeah, this is my thoughts videos of Arifureta From Commonplace to World's Strongest. So I hope you have enjoyed the full part of my thoughts of Arifureta, as I really want to share what I like about this series to you guys. I hope I haven't really bored you all, but me repeating myself at some occasions. But I just really want to put my thoughts and saying to you guys that this anime is so well recommended, and the light novels are brilliantly well written, so you better recommend those as well. So yes, put a like and comment and subscribe, and see you next time. Right, see you guys, bye.